in just 5 minutes, I'm gonna make an agent which will help you to spy on your competitors, whether you want to do a product research, whether you want to do a price research, whether you want to competitor analysis, what not. But you can do this by just building this agent. And the best part, it requires no coding, no previous advanced skills. It does not require any high paying application softwares or anything. So how to do that? Watch out till the end to actually spy on your computers without spending much money. So to create this agent, we'll be using a platform called Nnet.io, which is a no-code platform to build your AI agents. And if you're someone who is new on this channel, so I have already recorded a lot of playlists for Nnet.io dashboard, how you can create multiple agents, which you can find from here. Please go through those playlists for your own benefit and then come back to this, because this is something which is gonna be make you equipped to always stay on the top of your game, so that you always get what your computer is doing. So again, you'll come here and I'll select the trigger as manually for now. And from here, you'll have to select the Google Sheet. I have already have a Google Sheet created. I'll show you the demo sheet over here. So this is my demo sheet where I have mentioned the name of my computer. For example, I've used Google and then Lovable, then Web, where which keywords is a specific keyword which I want to search upon. These are the keywords. So I've selected that and I will select Google Sheet and I will click on get rows in the sheet, because I want to get the details from the sheet over here and then pass it on to my further workflow. So that is why get rows function we'll be using. And we'll have to select the sheet where you make sure your account is connected. In whichever account you have created this sheet, that account has to be connected over here, and then only you will get to see the sheet name over here, because my sheet name is demo competitor and you can see I am getting this name over here. So I'll select that and you will have to select the sheet name. Sheet number is sheet 1. You can see over here the sheet 1, so it is showing sheet 1. And that's all about it. And let's just click on execute step, and by now it should show the results. Okay, great. So it has given us the results over here. Let's build the further workflow now. From here, we'll use an AI agent. We'll be using a brain, which will help us to do the research for us. So here we'll select the AI agent, and here we'll select, after selecting the AI agent, we'll have to select as defined below. And here it is asking for a prompt. And what I'll do is I'll just simply drag and drop the name of the competitor over here. Search. Again, drag and drop the tool name over here. Okay, that's it. And now we'll select a chat model. So let's just click back and we'll select a chat model. And for this chat model, we'll be using a tool called Open Router. If you are new, what is this, and you are using your horses, then I've already recorded what Open Router is and how you can use it in N10. I've already recorded a video which you can find over here. Please refer to that video and then come back to this, so that you have got your Open Router credentials connected, because in that video I've shown you how you can connect your Open Router credentials. But if you are someone who has already been following me throughout all the videos, then congratulations, you are already on top of the game. So you can follow with me along with this. So just select on Open Router chat model and we'll select this. And from here, you can select any model. So you can see all the models are over here. It is OpenAI and Perplexity, Quinn, whatever. If you want to use any free model, you can do that as well. You can click on free, just search for free, and you'll see a lot of free over there. So let's just select any free model for now for the demonstration. And its memory is not required in this. And another tool we'll be using the Perplexity. Why Perplexity? Because Perplexity has outperformed ChatGPT. And for people who are already using Perplexity, they already know how Perplexity has outperformed ChatGPT. So that is why under the tool section I'll be using Perplexity. And if you want me to record a separate video that what are the USPs of Perplexity and why we should be preferring Perplexity over OpenAI models, then drop in Perplexity in the chat box so that I can record a separate video only if you demand. So once you have selected Perplexity, just get your Perplexity account connected. And how to get your Perplexity account connected? So for that, you'll have to head over to docs.perplexity.ai. Okay, this is the URL you have to get on. And from here, you can just click on API references and you can find your API keys over here. So you can see all the strings and everything are over here. Just go through it and you can get your API keys connected over here. And in case you are unable to find the API keys and you are unable to connect your Perplexity account over here, just simply take a snapshot and put it on Perplexity chat model, and it will help you get your API key integrated right now. For getting your OpenAI connected, once you'll have to select this thing over set automatically, tool description set automatically, and message a model. Here we'll be using the message a model, and the model name we'll be using is the Sonar Deep Research. Why Sonar Deep? Because if you come back over here, you will see under the model section, you want to understand that which model to use, when to use. If you want to use that, understand that yourself. Every LLM tool gives their own research documents, and you can just simply go through these documents. You should be able to use this, read these documents and understand. You can see which model to use during the research, which model to use during the reasoning. But if you are unable to understand this, then comment docs. If you want me to create a separate video on how to read any documentation for any LLM, just comment docs and I will create a separate video on how to actually be efficient enough to read all these documentations. Okay, so for now we'll just proceed with the Sonar model because it is for deep research, as I have shown you. Under the text, it is mentioning about the content of the message to be sent. So here we will have to send a prompt that what this particular tool is supposed to do. You are supposed to do a research for these companies. Okay, that's it. And the role, I would say, let the user define this. What you can do is, in case you are to this is a good feature of N10. If you see this magic button, if you click on this magic button, it will use again AI to let it decide what it is supposed to be doing. Okay, I forgot to mention a thing over here, which is this AI agent needs to have a system prompt, which is system message, and click on this. And I've just pasted what I pasted in Perplexity agent, and I have put that over the magic button and I have pasted over here. So basically what I put is, you are a computer analyst of top 5 companies across the globe, and you are supposed to do a research for these companies. So basically I'm giving it an prompt, and that's all about it. Think that should work now. So let's just click on execute workflow and let's see what it gives. So it is giving an error, but don't worry, because I will teach you that how you can actually resolve any error. So it's good thing if it is giving error, so that I can give you guys a demonstration that how you can find what is the error happening. So you can see over here, no endpoint found that supports tool use, and learn more. So this is basically my open router account of credits are exhausted. So I'll do is I'll just delete this and I will switch to OpenAI for now. How to connect your OpenAI? I have already recorded several videos. You can find in my previous channel. Here I will just click on choose the model over here. I think 4 latest would be fine for research model, and just click on execute workflow and this should definitely work. So you can see it's working, and in a few minutes or seconds this will give us the output. All the 3 nodes are executed successfully and it is doing the research by now. It takes a little time to have this workflow executed because obviously I have put it in the deep research mode. So as soon as I get the output, I will resume back, and for now I am pausing it here. Okay, so the workflow has completed its flow. As you can see over here, we have succeeded, and if I open this, we will see we have got a response, and it has done a lot of research. It has scraped a lot of URLs to go through, and it has given a lot of database. You can see over here. So all this thing which you have to do manually, you can use AI agent for doing that. And from here, if you want to get this data on maybe a Google Sheet or a Google Doc, so you can select that as well, get a document created and keep on updating the same document. In this case, I will just keep on using the Google Sheet and click on append and update a row. And let me just select the sheet which has research keyword in which I want to update the data. I want to select this, and here I'll just put in out. And once I have executed the step, you can see over here you have got all the things at one place, which used to be a huge task. You had to had a separate team member assigned just for doing a computer analysis, or maybe you had to hire an agency to do that, or maybe you had to have a freelancer to do that, but now you have got your 24/7 AI agent doing that for yourself. And a quick tip how you can keep on running this 24/7. So here's the quick tip. As the trigger is execute workflow, which is a manual trigger, so you can just simply delete this and click on plus icon. You can schedule a trigger and click on schedule, and you can select hours. So I will just select 24 hours, or maybe days, weeks, whichever time you want to run this workflow. So I would say in one day, and it should be running the workflow whichever time you want to run. You can do that. I think 1 a.m. is fine. And trigger at minute, I would like to keep that at um, an execute step. And you can see it will keep on running the workflow. So it is scheduled for this time period, and during this time it will start running the workflow. And all you have to do is just connect this to your workflow. And what we have done is, in every 24 hours it will automatically trigger, and it will do the research on basis on the keywords you have put. Now if you want to change the keywords, all you have to do is just change the keywords in your Excel sheet. How do you change the keywords over here? So for example, I kept these keywords over here like Lovable or Google. So all you have to do is just have your keywords Grok, whoever is your competitor, you can keep on putting that. But if you keep on having this single keyword over here, if you have got like these two are the only companies you want to have keep an eye upon, so it will keep on triggering the same workflow again and again. And if you want to add more, I have already added more, it will again use these three companies to do the competitor research analysis, and it will keep on updating the data over here for you to refer from. So that's all about it in this particular video. Let me know in the comment section how you found it. Do try it out and put your queries into the comment section, and all the resources will be mentioned in the description box. And let me know what competitor analysis insights you got after building this agent, and I'll see you in the next one.